I'm Diane Karajanakis. I attended South by Southwest in 2003, back in my filmmaking days. You can find me at IMDb. More recently, I've earned my master's in anthrozoology. That is the multidisciplinary study of human-animal relations, anthropology, zoology. It also incorporates theology, philosophy, conservation, conflicts, just so very many ways that animals impact our lives that we often don't even think about. What I would like to discuss in my panel at South by Southwest is representation of animals in film and other visual content, and specifically what are the implications of the human gaze. In the early days of the pandemic and the lockdown, we saw a barrage of images in the news, media about animals entering our human spaces, now vacated by us humans. And these stories served as somewhat of a tonic or a balm for the anxiety that we were feeling. And it was really interesting that there was so much attention on that, and it makes me think about the use of animals in films in general. And so many stories that are featuring animals are not necessarily about animals, they're really stories about us. Oftentimes animals are substituting as archetypes for fear or power or the wild. And sometimes we tend to simplify them and to reduce them to these simplistic stereotypes. You know, we live in a time where everything seems to exist on a binary, whether you believe this or you believe that, you're for this or you're for that. And we tend to do that in our representations of animals. They're either predators or they're our loving companions. They're either terrifying or they're cute and cuddly. And we're missing a lot of the nuance in between. And in doing so, are we losing a lot of authenticity in our storytelling? And my question is, fly just walked over the lens. My question is, can we tell stories authentically if we're not representing all characters authentically, including the animal characters? Are we morally obligated to consider the real-world impact of films on audiences regarding how they view animals? And there's no better example of this than Jaws, which demonized sharks, depicting them as vengeful killing machines. And even Peter Benchley himself, the author of the book, very much regretted the outcome, the impact that movie had on people's views of sharks, and he himself became an ocean conservationist later in life. Willard, White Fang, Old Yeller. Why are there so many movies about animals? What does that say about us? And let's talk about the human-animal mirror, shall we?